Tonight, work is moving forward on the controversial Summit Avenue bike path. The St. Paul City Council just approved it last night. Heidi Wigdahl has what's next.
Speaking both for and against the plan, but ultimately it passed. Now they need to find the funding for it.
Summit Avenue in St. Paul has been at the center of conversations for the past 18 months.
Thank you.
That came to a head Wednesday night with 90 speakers on the proposed Summit Avenue Regional Trail Plan.
The destruction of the tree canopy is my biggest concern.
Those against the plan say it could lead to the removal of nearly 1,000 trees. The city says it's hard to assess with many variables, but up to 14% of tree cover could get removed. That's potentially about 220 trees.
Making this route safer with separated bikeways is the highest priority for us.
City Council voted in favor of the plan 6-1. It calls for a separated bike trail pathway along the entire nearly 5.5-mile long corridor, one way on each side.
There'll be a little buffer there, right, and kind of raised or elevated. It's a coveted avenue of St. Paul, and we're excited about the future.
Andy Rodriguez, St. Paul Parks and Rec Director, says the road has not been reconstructed for more than 100 years.
It's important to state that this is a planning document, and it's establishing a vision and a framework. We currently don't have funding for road reconstruction, but as that funding becomes available, likely in segments, that's when we'd look at upgrading the bike infrastructure as well. Well, the entirety of the road reconstruction, if we were looking at it, is around $100 million for the whole corridor, which is a substantial amount of money.
Andy says some funding could come from a proposed 1% sales tax, but St. Paul voters will decide that in November.
So this is really a plan for the future, and it may sit idle for a while, but when the time comes and we're ready to do that, we have that plan in place.
The bike trail plan will now go to the Metropolitan Council for final review and approval. From there, would open up the possibilities for more funding from the Met Council in the future, and that's expected to happen in July. Back to you.
All right, Heidi, thank you.